Yo guys, what is up? It is Teachers Game 2 coming at you again with another video here, and I am here right now to show you one of the most awesome things once you finally reach this point in the game and you are able to have yourself a tech tier grind pad. Now you are probably, if you are doing this, you are probably on the map Aberration, because this is the true grinders map. This is that map where everyone comes to grind metal and everything they need, element, literally everything. Just so you can see the point that I'm at right now, 41.9, 61.8, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do this. Now what you're probably going to start with, because you are probably not going to be in an area down low, you're going to be up high and you're going to have a teleporter. You're probably, I mean, this is a terrible placement and I would never actually place it here. You'll probably have a teleporter somewhere coming up here, so that way you're accessing everything you need down low and bringing it up to your tech tier grind pad nice and safe up top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start down by placing all of our foundations and stuff like that. Now obviously, as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of different stuff here. I'm just going to pull my tech foundation, and I am going to try and get a nice big area so you can see what I'm talking about here for why it's, you know, this. Once you finally reach this stage, it's so much fun because there's so much cool stuff that you can do and so many extra things that you unlock. And I mean extra like the actual word extra, like, oh my goodness, that is genuine awesome stuff that you can do. Now obviously it does bright light every time that it places one down, so I apologize about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to place any more, but okay. So what you want to do is you want to have a nice big flat area, and the point behind that is literally you just want to be able to have as much space as possible. Now I usually do about 4 deep. That is plenty. You don't need to go much deeper than that, and you just want an even squared area, and I'll show you why in a second here. Really, you're not going to place? That seems frustrating, but oh well. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go and put these guys back because we don't need them anymore. We're going to go and look over all our stuff. You got the ramps here. I like putting, and this is like, you know, this is an extra video. I just want to show you some of the cool things that you can do. There we go. These weren't going to let me place for a second there because it's too deep into the ground, but oh well, you can see the point. I'm going to place a ceiling there because that's going to frustrate the crap out of me. So anyways, just so you can see what it all looks like, this is, I mean, I love tech tier stuff. I very rarely am able to get into this in like an official server before, you know, you get some trolls come over and just troll the crap out of you. Unfortunately, that's kind of how this game works, but oh well, it's Ark. So you can see we've got a ton of different ways up right now. There is no other way to place these because they are too deep into the ground right there, but still you can just jump up, not a big deal. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put these back. Now, the next thing you're going to want to grab is your ceilings. Now, I mean, not ceilings, but walls, your tech walls. So I'm going to go and grab these. They weigh a ton, but they look super sweet. If you are at this point in the game, that's awesome. Congratulations. I am actually happy for you because this is the cool stuff. Look how pretty it is. It even glows in the dark, all that magical stuff. I don't know. It's just fun. So I've only built this design 1 or 2 times, so keep in mind it's not perfect, but I think that there is a lot of really neat stuff about it, so keep that in mind. Now this is a really compact, so low to small tribe grind pad. You don't need to build it this way, but this is kind of something that I enjoy doing, so I love building. That's just how it is. So you can see we've got 3 tall, we've got 4 wide, 4 deep, I mean, and that's that. Now what we're going to do next is actually a little bit different than a lot of people do. We are going to put these walls back because we don't need them anymore. We're going to go ahead and take our tech ceilings, which I have placed somewhere that I am not locating at this moment in time. There they are. And we're going to place only a couple of them down because we want to be able to put our tech Jenny in a special place so that way it can kind of sit and we have access to it. And you'll see what I mean in a second here. So we're going to only put these 4 down right here. Now, there is a reason behind that. Take these, get our walls back out, and I'm just showing you step by step how I would do this. And this guy here, and this guy here, and you can see this is where this is super cool. But just watch. This is my favorite part of this game. So once you finally get to the place where you have these tech things, you can place down tech doors and hide stuff inside of these things like Deddy boxes and stuff like that. And I'll show you what a Deddy box is in a second here. So for valuable things, this is a great little corner that you can place it all. I'm going to go ahead and destroy this because, well, I just honestly don't want to use it. I'm going to show you why in a second here. Now, on this last one, what you're going to do is you're going to place your tech Jenny inside of that. Da-da-da, where's my tech Jenny? There's one right there, and we're going to take some element here, and we're going to go ahead and plop down my tech Jenny inside this thing. Please let me walk left, thank you. Just like so. Place down the ceiling, place down the doors, and now this is the cool part. Now you can see my tech doors. It's first off, look how cool that is. You literally can go inside it without opening a door, and that's like the fun part of this game. Just so pretty. Oh well, you can see the point there. Now above this we actually have some point as well. We're going to take our Dedi boxes and place them up there. For those of you that don't know what a Dedi box is, it is probably one of my favorite things in all of Ark. Now they are super duper heavy. You can see them. I just got tech dedicated storage boxes right there. But it is really awesome stuff. Why am I not able to access this? Huh? Not going to let me access? Fine. We'll go from this side. Let me access you. Do I not have the engrams learned on this character? Huh. Oh well, let's learn them real quick because, you know, it's frustrating when you can't do that. But anyways, just the reason you want these Dedi boxes is they're really just super good. They allow you to put anything in them, and like it's an unlimited stack basically. Why? Open sesame? Not gonna let me. Oh, there it was. I had it. Wow. Really? Come on. Nope, I had it. There it was. Got it. So, activate the power on this guy. Tech door is locked. I'm just going to, for right now, you guys know what I'm talking about, so we're just going to go ahead and delete that. We're going to make this thing go maximum range, because this is like, we are saying you are top of the line, awesome status, stuff is going well for you kind of stuff. Now your Dedi boxes, let's go back to that. So Dedi boxes, what they are, is they hold an unlimited amount of stuff inside of them, as much as you can put inside of them. Now in these Dedi boxes, you can literally stack them next to each other like this. You can see that there's 4 right there. I'm going to place them in rooms to show you what you could do with them. Oh, there it goes. Just like this. Let's say you want to put something valuable to you, like your black pearls inside there. This is just an example. You don't have to do that. You can put literally anything in these Dedi boxes and just place them in these individual rooms so they're even safer. Let's say you just want to store your metal in there. I don't care. Check this out. It is really being a pain in the butt right now, but oh well. You can see these Dedi boxes are pretty neat. So let's access the inventory. Now we're going to go ahead and place metal in there. Check it out. It automatically lets you put metal in there, and you can have an unlimited amount in there. Let's say I want to put crystal in here. Let's say I want to put hard poly in here. Anything that you can stack, it will unstack. I guess it'll stack. You can see right there, 1,800 stacks of it. So you're never going to need extra space. So there's some tech Dedi boxes, and this is kind of like your little storage center that you're going to end up using right there. Now, next to your storage center, because obviously you're probably going to store a bunch of stuff in there eventually. Not always, not right away, but you know, you will eventually get there. So next thing we're going to place down is the Repi. Repi is one of the biggest things that you have in this game, and I go ahead and I'll show you how I do this. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this right here. This is a giant metal hatch frame, and I'm going to place this down right like this. Boom. And you can see I've got a bunch right there. Now here's the super sick part about this. This guy will stack up on top like so. And I'm going to be able to place there my replicator so I can access it from underneath it. How neat is that? I can literally make everything inside of this thing, power it however I want, and then take whatever I've made from these Dedi storage boxes. Let's say I need crystal right now, right? I'm going to go ahead and take my crystal out, and I'm going to reach over, and I don't even have to move. It's just right there. So that's the point of placing it super close like this. And then we're also going to place some other stuff behind back here, so you can actually place like your fabricators, all that kind of stuff. Now, there is that. So this is the basic setup so far. Now, you can also place Dedi storage boxes literally everywhere here to store stuff for you, just like that. And you can stack them on top of each other, and they literally take anything. So you can put whatever you want inside these things as long as it's the same exact thing. Super neat stuff. Now, what we're going to do as well, we're going to place, before we even place down like all the super important stuff, we're going to place down some of the other things that we need, like a Tektro. Usually good to have one nearby for your dinos that are, I don't know, having any issues or hungry ever, at all, whenever you need them. So you can see it's starting to come together. We're going to take this guy, and there's a reason we're placing it where it is. So we're going to take it right, come on, right there. Now what we're going to end up doing with this, you can see it right here. This is our trans, and we want to be able to have it nice and close to this so we can leave whenever we need to. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some of these, and the reason that we put it right there, let me show you. Now when you spawn in, you want to put a bed right next to this guy, just like this. Well, not the bed, but you want to place this right here. Now you're going to stack some vaults and demolish the metal floor beneath. And basically, you're going to place a bed right here. So that way when you spawn in, you can literally put everything that you need in the vault, and then, I guess, literally pick it up from the vault and leave. So having a vault right next to your tech transmitter is something a lot of people forget to do. Super duper valuable. Now, it's something that I can't say enough about, and it's just, you know, something that I really enjoy doing. Now, next to this as well, we're trying to compact it, make it look nice. I hate earthquakes. That is the one thing I hate about Aberration. Such a pain in the butt because it just makes you not, oh, nope, it's not done. It's just gonna keep rocking my world. Just lovely. So I'll pick up the next thing while we wait. Now we've got everything else that we basically need. We showed you the tech transmitter. We showed you all that stuff. There's some pillars, and that's in case you want to get some verticality. You also probably want to have a couple of turrets. Now, I usually just have a couple because you've probably got some sort of turret tower somewhere around here, but you still want to prevent people from getting cheeky on you. So I'll place a couple in different locations, like in the back corners. And the reason that we're going to do that is literally just so that people can't just run around this area. That's it. So if they do manage to make it inside, you still want a little bit of coverage on your corners. I'm just going to take 4, 1 on each corner, and place this bad boy down. Actually, I'm going to make it look even fancier, just like that. Now, you can see it's starting to come together really nicely. We're going to place another one right here on this corner. Turn that guy on. And look at this. It's starting to look super sweet. Now, let's start putting the other important stuff down in here. All right, so now that we've got our basic stuff down for our tech grind pad here, you can see that I've got my repi, I've got everything condensed right over there, starting to look super sweet. Now we've got all the important stuff that we're going to place down. One, I almost always have a couple of these guys inside the indie grills inside of this area. Now here's the super neat thing, I can place these up here as well, but before we get there, we are going to place down our indie forges. Now the indie forge, just so you can see, it's obstructed right now. Is it not going to let me place it down? Did I place the other thing too close? Oh, well, you can see the point. So I'm going to place just one down, I guess, because it's not going to let me. But, oh, well, there are worse things, I guess. So you can see this one right here. Come on. Place. Let me 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 place. There it is. Boom. Now, it sits right in the middle of this section, so now I can reach up. So if I've got an Ankylosaurus and I toss him right here, I can reach up and cook my stuff right there. Pretty freaking sweet. I've got an indie grinder. You can place this however you want. You can also, I'll show you what I usually do. I want to try and make everything that I need to use that constantly runs out of my way. So this is up above me right now, and that's kind of the point of it. It's up above with that guy right there. We are going to go ahead and place down our smithies, because smithies, you want to be able to have them accessible right there, because we want to be able to access that guy. We're going to go ahead and take our fabricator. Notice how I can place this underneath, which is the super cool thing about this method. Now I just want to make this somewhat even though it's a little bit, doesn't matter too heck of a lot. And just like that. So you're starting to see this thing come together. Now, you can basically customize this however you want, but this is kind of like a style that I've always used, where you kind of like put things underneath and try and condense everything as much as possible. You can see there's my smithies, there's my fabricators. I can take another one and just stack it up against this guy, so that way I'm grinding out a whole bunch of stuff at once, does not matter. And right there. There's my double stacked fabricators. You can go out like 9 deep if you want to. You can go as many smithies as you want. Chem benches benefit. They also fit over here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and put him right here. And then I'm going to stack these guys as well. Oop, not that guy. Chem benches. And look at this. You have a nice condensed little area. Boom. Everything you need for a solo player, if you're on a solo server for sure, is right here. Literally everything. Even if you're on like a PvE server, this is a great little build because you don't really have to worry about anything. I'll take these guys right here. Because I don't really want to put them up in here for right now, I'm just going to assume I'm going to be using my transmitter anyways. I'm going to place these grills. I'm going to stack them like this because it saves space. Just like that, and I'm going to have them right there. Now, literally everything that I need is in this area. You can do whatever you need to in order to make yourself feel better. You can try and place down another, this guy over here. You can stack whatever you want. You can see that I can fit him right there. So that way I can maximize what I need. Now, it's up to you. I placed him there. You don't need to. That's just extra ability. Now, this right here is one of my favorite tech tier grind pad designs. Super easy, super just easy to use because everything's where you need it and nothing's too extravagant. But hopefully this helps you out, and hopefully you enjoyed this little build video. And other than that, Teacher's Game 2, out.